oil and the energy and the protection racket that they benefit from that was, emanating out of Venezuela. Now that's gone. Colombia's got a presidential election coming in the not-too-distant future, and a president that himself has connections to potential narco-terrorists himself in his past. So, interesting to see how Colombia's leadership responds to this, and certainly the United States has a long relationship, very positive one, going after these narco-terrorists with the Colombian military and the Colombian people for many decades. An important point also about the Venezuelan economy, the oil industry is a third of what it was when Hugo came in 1990. The economy of Venezuela shrunk by over 30% in the last 6 years. It can snap back, and I think there's huge opportunity. And also, it's important to note that China is the largest customer of Venezuelan oil. Well, it'd be interesting to see how we can use the Chinese to fund the rebuilding and bringing back democracy in Venezuela.
Hi. Hi.
We're ready to stage a second and much larger attack if we need to do so.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. There has to be the threat looming out there, and that's perfectly fine. And I think Secretary Rubio did a fantastic job of sitting up there at the press conference and saying, look, here's the deal. We'll give you guys options, but just take the best one you possibly can and get to save your life. Because we'll come back in, and that's what he's doing now. Is saying, look, we want to play along, but just so you know, we got these troops out here, we're ready to go again. There's a good option for you if you want to do what we say you should do. And that goes well. That's going to play out in the future. I think the Mexicans have got to figure out how to do cartels too, because it's a new day, and we're willing to do what we need to do, especially when it comes to protecting our own people from this drug epidemic that's been going on in our country. Brent, I'm up against the clock. Final word?
Yeah, Latin America is turn of the page. I think we're going back to democracy, and we're going back to responsible government to the people, and I think regimes like Cuba and the leadership in Colombia and, of course, Mexico need to be rethinking what they do.
That's correct, Brent Sadler. Thank you very much for your analysis today.
Right.
Thank you. Coming up, lawmaker reaction to the United States military action in Venezuela. Stay with us.
During our rebuilding, the only thing I could think about was getting back to playing. Most games are usually back on stage. And this is life. A real comeback deserves a real boost.
Your home is in your place until you come back to bad odors. Use Febreze plug-in with speed-defying technology. It has a microchip that alternates two complementary scents to constantly fight odors and give noticeable freshness. It even reminds you when to refill, so you can always be sure that your home smells fresh and clean for up to 50 days. Enjoy the freshness of Febreze plug-in.
Back pain. When you've got it, you know it. Introducing X-Back from Copperfit, America's #1 back support brand. Our groundbreaking technology is designed for compression support of your lower back and core like you've never experienced before. Engineered with our most innovative, patent-pending, advanced X compression system, evenly distributes the support of all area of your back for relief of lower back aches and pains. A super lightweight mesh fabric, ventilated to increase airflow and release excess heat. Orthopedic design, alloy support panel, and 4 built-in flexible stabilizers to help improve alignment and promote better posture. The all-new X-Pack from Copperfit, the most customizable support for relief of lower back pain you will ever wear. Guaranteed for your money back. Get yours now at getxback.com or call 1-800-717-3114. Order right now and your shipping is free. Copperfit. Feel the difference.
Theravital Advanced has been such a game changer for me. Theravital Advanced reduces wrinkles and promotes weight loss. My skin looks healthier. I barely shed a few pounds in the past couple of years. Start your risk-free trial at theravital.com.
The U.S. strikes Venezuela and captures President Maduro. Inside the Trump administration's next steps in the country and what it means for the region. Stay with Fox News for continuing coverage.
The Nanakuli Valley is the largest Hawaiian community in the state of Hawaii. place because Hawaiians were not seeking services. Because of Spectrum and their investment, this center is a place that people can come and get access to technology. We have programs that help students, elderly, help adults get employment, keeping the cultural foundation as we move forward. Many of our participants don't have computers at home. And if you don't have access to a computer, you don't have access to resources. Spectrum gives us the tools to help more people get there.
Are you confident you'll enjoy comfortable retirement? According to recent studies, 1.4 million is the new magic number needed. Sound alarming? Well, I'm holding a free live online event designed to help you get there. So register without alarming.
Text the word event to 505-505 for free tickets to Charles Payne's live online event. Discover how you can reach your retirement goals. Text event to 505-505 right now while supplies last.
Reaction pouring in from world leaders after President Trump announced the U.S. captured Venezuelan President Maduro and his wife as part of a covert military operation overnight in Caracas. City government reports the United Nations in New York.
Hey, Mike, well, support for President Donald Trump's actions against the Maduro regime has largely fallen along the States. It's really been no different abroad. Our country's adversaries condemning the strikes, but then Trump's supporters praising them as a decisive move. Here at the United Nations, Secretary General Antonio Guterres has expressed concern that international law may not have been followed, and we know that President Trump has asked for an emergency meeting of the UN Security Council. Permanent Security Council members China, Russia are expected to support that. Russia's foreign ministry writing in a statement, quote, "We support the statement by Venezuelan authorities and the leaders of Latin American countries calling for an immediate meeting of the UN Security Council." Russia also doubled down this morning, calling Nicolas Maduro a legitimately elected leader. But U.S. Ambassador to the UN, Mike Wolf, saying Maduro is anything but. Wrote on X, quote, "This is not regime change, this is justice. Maduro was an indicted, illegitimate dictator that led an Islamic terrorism organization responsible for killing American citizens. I commend our brilliant military and law enforcement.
I take it this isn't purely a social call. You're in trouble and you need my help. No problem.
On Venezuela.
Reiterating the United States does not recognize Nicolas Maduro or his cronies as the leader of Venezuela. Nicolas Maduro is a fugitive from American justice.
As for when an emergency U.S. Council meeting could be called, we're told there are no official plans yet, but one could happen as soon as tomorrow. Right, we're going to keep an eye on it. Back to you.
Thanks very much. Jerry Madison, Congressional Pennsylvania, Arizona Senator, and Homeland Security Committee member Ruben Gallego. Senator, welcome. Reaction to it, sir.
Should we call members of Congress immediately after this? Is not the kind of mission that you can do.
About known as, well, it's the league. It's your word. One of these days.
Not the kind of mission you can call people. We may do this at some point in the next 15 days.
How do you respond, sir?
It's absolute BS. President Donald Trump launched our leadership in finding out knowledge, easing information, and then part of the chain of understanding what's happening there, especially when you're going half and done what is essentially a war. You're coming in and immunity to arms.
I think I see enough time to be the devil. Singing songs is not the best way to make me laugh. Strong will set you free, but I know that I may be affected, at least for now. So let me give you my word. One of these days, get some money. Right around the world like Cleopatra. One of these days, some milk and honey. And we can laugh about the early times when our paychecks came with a silver lining.
Especially when you're going through these types of situations, you're going to send women into men resignation for this is a problem.
Say, can you see that big house in the hills? Fancy diamond ring. Don't go work no more part time to pay our bills. Well, to me that.
For the use of military force. They would rather let the president own it.
That's not valid work on the use of military force. He's asking for permission. He could ask any time he wants for us to tell him yes. You got a text message. What is the reason? What is the cause? What is, and right now we can't even tell us who's going to occupy, who's actually in charge of Venezuela. Who is going to be, dictating how that can make us any safer. There was no plan, pretext what's going to happen post this action against Maduro.
What are your expectations when you get briefings from senior Trump administration officials in the coming days?
Well, there's going to be a lot. Let's be clear. We actually had briefings before this, and was, in those meetings, Secretary Hexel posted that this is not a precursor to us doing regime change. No, everything you're seeing from me is not to build towards war versus Venezuela. I said it was actually that, and lo and behold, this is what happened. Next, they're going to say most likely that no, we're not going to try to occupy Venezuela. But they've been very clear. They do not want to be occupiers again. They do not want to be the world police. It is not the intent of the American public, again, to be another forever war. It's time for us to understand where our place is in the world. It's not for us to be the world police.
But to be fair to President Trump, there will be fewer drugs coming across the border from Venezuela. Isn't that fair?
I don't know. I mean, most of these drugs are actually at the end of the day, there's a lot of ways for us to actually work with us. I actually had to support of sanctions on Maduro and to go after terrorists. I have been in support of actually declaring terrorists narcos as narco-terrorists. But what I've not done is to go around the Constitution of the United States start war with no plans about what the end result of this is going to be. That does not make us safer in the end. And any president being able to unilaterally declare war does not make us
Congresswoman,
Thank you so much. It's wonderful to be with you.
What's your reaction to what you heard from Senator Gallego?
I could not disagree with him more. First and foremost, let me just say, as a 24-year military veteran, I commend our military, our law enforcement, and our intelligence on a surgically precise strike that was carried out expeditiously. There are indictments against President Maduro, even people and nations and agencies who vehemently disagree with Trump, and including President Biden, feel he was an illegitimate president and an illegitimate election, and as a dictator. So our military carried out the American people, mothers, and fathers, brothers and sisters in Iowa and in D.C. who have lost their loved ones, and sometimes children under age 18, to the fentanyl scourge, the fentanyl poisoning, people who have had criminal activities, professional fentanyl poisoning by Trinidad and Aragua. So we know that this was a national security issue that President Trump and many of us campaigned on ending the scourge of fentanyl, ending the gang members that were here, President Biden, and they carried out their precise.
I think I seen the sparkle in your eye enough times to be the death of me. Singing songs is not the best way to make a life. stronger man will try to set you free. But I know that I make you happy, at least for now. So let me give you my word. One of these days we'll get some money, and we can ride around the world like real boat time. One of these days, some milk and honey, and we can laugh about the early times when our paychecks came with a silver lining.
We watched, we waited, we prepared, we remained patient and professional.
Say, can you see that big house in the hills? Fast cars and fancy diamond rings. Don't go to work no more, got time to pay our bills. Well, to me that just sounds boring. And I know that don't make you want me. But for now, well, it's the least it's your word. One of these days, we'll get some money, and we can ride around the world like real boat time, my love. One of these days, some milk and honey, and we can laugh about the early paychecks. Seems like that day that I met you, the world started spinning around. And because I've got days might be numbered, but I think you're stuck with me now. So come along, cause you can't just say I'm turning now. And I may be down, but I won't have you down. I'm a fight. When I say
who have lost their children to the scourge of fentanyl, and those who have lost family members through gangs with sugar and opera, and voted for policies.
Cause one of these days,
they are safer tonight.
get some money, and we can ride around the world like we broke all time. One of these days, some milk and honey, and we can laugh about the early times when the paycheck came with a silver lining.
And also under President Bush, with Operation Just Cause, when we went into Panama and brought Noriega back, he had been indicted by grand juries and brought him back to the United States. So there is constitutional precedent for what the president has done, and I look forward to getting more information. But then also, this is a wonderful day for America. Back to the America of Ronald Reagan, where we use our power for good in the world. And as I said, I think people in Venezuela and in South America are glad to see this narco-terrorist illegitimate president gone, but gone for legitimate reasons.
I think I see the sparkle in your eye. Enough times to be the death of me. Singing songs is not the best way to make a laugh. Stronger men will try to set you free, but I know that I make you happy, at least for now. So let me give you my word. One of these days, get some money, and we can ride around the world like real boat time. One of these days, some milk and honey, and we can laugh about the times when our paychecks came with a silver lining. That big house in the hills, fast cars and fancy diamond rings. Don't go to work no more. honey, and we can ride around the world like 3 or 4 times by now. One of these days, so me and honey, and we can laugh about the early times when our paychecks came with a silver lining. But it seems like that day I met you, the world starts spinning round. TikTok got days, my day, not but I think you're stuck with me now. So come along back. Can't just say I'm burning, nothing to do something. And I may be down, but I won't let you down. Without a fight. What I'm asking is, you down for a ride?
You can get Viagra, Cialis, or Viagra. Into Dallas Builders right now.
Cause one of these days, get some money, and we can ride around the world like 3 or 4 times. One of these days, some milk and honey, and we can laugh about the early times when our paycheck came with a silver lining.
Even bird's eye grease is no match for Bullshot, and it's a must for tools and equipment. Get Bullshot degreaser at Walmart and on Amazon with free shipping. Order now.
Sometimes yellow, sometimes white. It's common sense knowledge that means everyday stains and white insurance. Until now, get Smile Active, the daily whitening breakthrough that gives you more beautiful smile and helps you strip. Get 43 gold out of the products that waste lifetime.
I think I see the sparkle in your eye. Enough times to be the death of me. Singing songs is not the best way to make a life. A stronger man will try to set you free. But I know that I make you happy. At least for now. So let me give you my word. One of these days, we'll get some money, and we can ride around the world like 3 or 4 times. One of these days, with some milk and honey, and we can laugh about the early times when our paychecks came with the silver lining.
Gently restoring your bright, beautiful smile. Plus, it's made for veneers, crowns, and edges.
You say, can you say that big Let's come fancy diamond ring.
Venezuela with a group, something we're waiting details on. The president says they will be rebuilding the country's oil infrastructure. Something that will be...
'Cause one of these days, get some money, and we can ride around the world like 3 times my life. One of these days, some milk and honey, and we can laugh about the early times when a paycheck came with a silver lining.
Same situation that we had in the last one. Until such time as we can have a safe, proper, and judicious transition.
This operation has a name. It's called Operation Absolute Resolve, which is months of planning.
I think I seen the sparkle in your eye enough times to be the death of me. Singing songs is not the best way to make a life. A stronger man will try to set you free, but I know that I'll make you happy, at least for now. So let me give you my word. One of these days, we'll get some money, and we can ride around the world like we're uptown. One of these days, some milk and honey, and we can laugh about the times when our paychecks came with a silver lining. When you see that big house in the hills, fast cars and fancy diamond rings, don't go to work no more, time to pay our bills. Well, to me that just sounds boring, and I look that down, man, you want me, but for now, well, it's the least it's got work. One of these days, we'll get some money, and we can ride around the world like 3 or 4 times my love. One of these days, some milk and honey, and we can laugh about the early times when our paychecks came with the silver lining. It seems like that day that I met you, the world started spinning around. TikTok days might be not right, but I think you're stuck with me now. So come along now, 'cause can't you see I'm turning nothing into something? And I may be down, but I won't hit the ground without a fight. But I'm not scared of you. You got the right. One of these days, get some money, and we can ride around the world like all time. One of these days, some milk and honey, and we can laugh about the early times when a paycheck came with a silver lining.
As a parent, you try your best to do not enough. And seeing the 3-year-old, what choice is going through, just